Welcome back. Oh, we got a good one for you today. I feel as though I'm missing some people. You already read the title. We're ranking every badass old man in fiction. In fiction. Let me get to the scene. Yo, this is all I can find. I looked through anime, cartoon, I went to ChatGPT. I really couldn't find any, but I feel like this trope is so like it's a popular trope. Like I don't understand why, but we gonna get right into it. We got five roles, or five rankings. Start from the top. We got the Whitebeard status. Then we got GOAT, legendary, badass. Then they cool. Obviously, you know what's gonna go number one. But let's get to it before we start getting into the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let's get straight into it. Alfred Pennyworth. I don't know how many times Alfred has saved Batman from everything. I Alfred doesn't get like when it comes to comic book characters, Alfred is just as recognizable as Robin. He's right there though. He's right like when because everybody knows Batman and Robin, but they also know his butler Alfred. Like Alfred is the nigga that gets shit done behind the scenes. When Bruce fuck up and like I remember one, I think it was Justice League or something. I don't know which one it was, but it was in some cartoon where Batman was hurt and Alfred's the one who was taking care of him. Alfred's dead ass his butler, his pseudo father, his caregiver, his fucking nurse. He does literally everything for him. Obviously, he's a butler, that's his job, but like he's truly like, and like I seen once where he really like turned it up. Like you don't want to fuck with him, bro, because he can fight. He can fight. So where would I put him on the badass old man ranking? I feel as though saying legendary is kind of, but I have to put him there. I feel like he's a legendary guy. I feel like when you think of legendary badass old men, I think Alfred has to get a shout. It just has to go. Next up, we got Jiraiya. Well, first of all, I was gonna say Jiraiya the goat but I don't want to spoil it. But guess what? He's the goat. He's the goat. When you think about Naruto, right? Naruto didn't have any good father figures. He did, but like Kakashi, not really, Iruka, he's not really his sensei no more. That was just when he was in school. He finally gets a sensei who really cares for him, who's his godfather, who treats him like a son, who teaches him shit, and then he dies, and you see the anguish and like torment that it caused Naruto. But talk about Jiraiya as a character. He cool as a bitch. He can fight. He's he's funny as hell. I I really in my eyes he's nothing less than a goat. I feel like I fucked up the picture. I had to make the shit myself. I fucked up the picture. But like he can't not be a goat. He has to be a goat. He's just simply him. And I feel like when you think about like who can become the Hokage, they were trying to get Jiraiya to become the Hokage, but he's like, bro, I don't want them problems. I want to sit in the office all day and talk to y'all motherfuckers and write some shit down. I'm not trying to do none of that. I'm trying to be on the field, putting in work. Like for real, yo. He's a goat in my eyes. He's one of the greatest. Next up, we got King Bradley from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I think he's just badass. Like because like that one scene that everybody knows from when you if you watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, obviously. That one scene where he takes down that whole fucking like military base. He gets that sword and cuts the bullet in half. Oh, that shit was crazy, yo. I think he's just badass though. I think he's pretty cool. His character is obviously his character, and the switch up was crazy, but you understand why the switch up happened, you know. And I do enjoy him. I think he's bad. Like I feel like you can't be anything like. That's why like this list is not like negative because these niggas is all like loved. It's just in my eyes, how much do I fuck with them? You know what I mean? Because I can't really say this nigga's ass or this nigga's ass. You know what I mean? Next up, I think this is Professor X. I think I have a different relationship because I'm not really into the X-Men super. I did fuck with Wolverine tough, but I can't name you more than three super like three like I can't even name you 10 X-Men. On me I can't. On me I can't. I'm not even gonna try and prove myself wrong. On me I can't. And I think the biggest issue is like I fuck with the movie where like Professor X and Magneto were like going against each other. Like I I just don't know. I feel like Professor X goes into everybody's brain and he kind of like telekinesis. I don't know what it is, but I I don't me personally, he's never been a favorite character of mine. I think he's cool. Like I'm giving all these bullshit excuses. I think he's just cool. I think he's just cool. And it's fine to just be cool. It's fine. It's fine. Next up we got Bang from One Punch Man. This is my ranking. I am not an X-Men guy like that, so I prefaced it. I already know niggas gonna hate on me for it, but whatever. Bang. I think Bang is a badass. I think he's a badass. I think he's a little bit better than Cool because I fuck with him a little bit more. I think he's straight up just a badass. I think when Garo was fucking shit up and he was ready to take him down, and he literally was this close to taking his ass out, and then all them other villains came over and saved Garo's life. I fell off of One Punch Man, so I can't even tell you. Like the last part I read, they were still fighting, and then the number one superhero finally arrived. Everybody thought the number one superhero was gonna be Saitama again, but yeah, yeah. So the number one superhero finally arrived, and I haven't read that bitch in like a couple of years. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But let's get to the next one. Commissioner Gordon. I think he's cool. I think he's cool. I think he cool as a bitch. I fuck with him in the Batman games. I fuck with him in the shows that I've seen him in. But I haven't really formed a connection with him. I ain't gonna lie. I think he cool. And I was just trying to fill out the list. I'll be honest with you. Next up, legendary Doc Hudson from Cars. He cool as a bitch. He too saucy, and he won all them races. And you know he would have been. He's dead ass Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell. That's literally who he is. He's literally built. I was about to say built Chamberlain. Come on, G. Wilt Chamberlain and Bill Russell combined into one. He cool as a bitch. He legendary. I don't need to talk too much more about it. He just him. He just him. I fuck with how he changed Lightning's like kind of perspective on life, and he showed him like, yo, like I'm show you how to really like win races for real. Next up, see, I got the two dead ass same guys in here, Gandalf and Albus. Albus Dumbledore, he cool to me. I ain't gonna lie to you, he cool to me. And the reason Albus cool to me is because, first of all, I've only gotten to part number four of the Harry Potter movies. I haven't ever finished that bitch, and I've only read the first one, and I haven't even finished the first one reading it. So I'm still like I still have to finish reading because I have a video in mind where I was gonna compare the first book of Harry Potter versus the first movie of Harry Potter, and I'm still only halfway through the book because I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a lot different. It's a lot different. Um, I think Albus is cool. He's the greatest wizard of all time in Harry Potter series. I think he's the only one that Dumbledore Voldemort is afraid of. This is the thing. When I was looking up badass old men, I got a couple of women in here like crazy, but like I have a couple of women in here because I swear to God, I thought this trope was a lot more popular than it is. But I thought it was gonna be like 50 options or whatnot. But Albus Dumbledore, he cool. I don't got a problem with him. He cool. Next up, we got Gandalf. I think Gandalf is a badass. I know people was explaining to me what Gandalf's role is, and he's not supposed to really fight, and he's really there just to lead people and lead people to the good, like to do good, and he's just a leader and kind of like just showing the human race where to go, and he's kind of like an angel-like figure, which I understand. But when I was watching the movie, I'm like, if this nigga is the greatest wizard of all time, it's not. I'm not talking about Dumbledore here, but like it seems like he's like the best wizard in the world, and he's like telling Frodo and Sam what to do and all these people and telling everybody the plan and we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that. You nigga, you get in the field, nigga. You get in the field. The fuck? You get in the field and do some shit. But I get it. That's not his role. I get it. People was telling me in the comments that's not his role. I get it. I get it. Fuck. I get it. Next up, the greatest of all time. I don't think there's a fucking second option ever. This nigga pulled up to Marineford knowing he was going to die, stood 10 toes, fought all them niggas, got all them injuries, nothing fucking touched his back ever. His back was clean as shit. The only thing you could see on his back was his tattoo of his fucking crew. That's it. He the GOAT. He one of the greatest anime characters of all time. They perfected the old man trope with Whitebeard. I promise you, Whitebeard the coolest nigga ever. This nigga, oh, bro, this nigga could have been the Pirate King, but he's like, bro, I don't want to do that shit. I'm cool, nigga. I'm cool. I got a family, bro. Let's go drink and party, bro. I don't need that Pirate King shit, nigga. Oh my, yo, Whitebeard, cool, bro. Like, if you would ask me, like, which crew would you want to be on, it's Whitebeard. It's simply Whitebeard. He's him. Next up, Hiruzen. Oh, how much do I fucking hate Hiruzen? I hate Hiruzen to the death of me. But ranking him in the badass scale, he's badass. He is fucking badass. He took down Orochimaru, the first Hokage, and the second Hokage. He's fighting them all three of them by himself. He knows all five masteries of the all five masteries of the ninjutsu: fire, lightning, earth, water, and wind. So he mastered all of them. He knows damn near every fucking jutsu. They call this nigga the professor. He's the longest tenured Hokage. He had two fucking sentences as Hokage, did one for like 20 years and another for like 15. This nigga's the GOAT. Simple. Simple. I guess 12 actually, but simple. He's like in my eyes the first Hokage is the best Hokage, and he's the second best Hokage. Actually, the second Hokage is the best Hokage, and he's the best Hokage after him. Because the first one made the village, but he didn't really change shit. The second one improved everything, made the freaking Ninja Academy. He made all those jutsu, made all the legendary uh like like you can't do it. Forbidden Jutsu, and then the third Hokage took over, and then literally had that 20-year stretch of just him as a leader, and he really shaped Konoha. Because like if you think about it, if Hiruzen didn't become Hokage, and let's say Danzo became Hokage, because it was between them two, I really wish there's an alternate series that Kishimoto did where Danzo becomes Hokage. I promise you, Konoha is gonna be like it's gonna be worse than the Sand Village on me. Next up, oh my god, Yamamoto. Yo, I haven't even finished Bleach. I've only watched the first Bleach. I have not got into Thousand Year Blood War arc, whatever it's called. I haven't read Bleach. Because whenever the Thousand Year Blood War came out, I was like, okay, bet I'm gonna go revisit Bleach because I don't remember anything about that shit, and I'm gonna go rewatch it, and then I'm gonna go right into the next Thousand Year Blood War. That ain't never happened. That ain't ever happened. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get to it though one day. I'm gonna get to it, dude. I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it. I can't wait to rewatch Bleach, especially because I remember the first time watching it, there was so much filler, and I got burnt out because back then, like when I was, because that was one of the first anime I ever watched. Back then, like I didn't know what filler was, so sometimes I'd get fucked over, and I'd watch a couple of episodes, and I'd be like, oh my god, I'm in a fucking filler shit, and then I'd have to go and then go to the freaking filler website and see, okay, I have to skip this many episodes. And when I tell you, out of the big three, Bleach, Bleach got the worst and most boring fillers. Oh my god! I fucking hate Bleach. What's it called? Fillers. But Yamamoto, he cool as a bitch, man. He legendary in my eyes. That nigga the coldest, bro. He can literally burn like like everything, bro. Like when you think about fire powers, I think Iroh, who's gonna pull up on here soon, Zuko, Avatar, like Avatar Last Airbender, those guys. But when you think outside of that, I'm thinking Yamamoto. I'm thinking Fire Fist Ace. But like, who's the strongest fire user in anime outside of Yamamoto? I I don't think there's any. You can't say Escanor because he uses the power of the sun. So it's just Yamamoto. This nigga is crazy. Next up, Mr. Miyagi. I think he cool. I think he cool. No offense to everybody who what I'm about to say, but I fuck with the second Karate Kid more than the first one. I watched the first one and I watched it a long, long time ago. I might have to rewatch it. I don't even remember that bitch, but I remember watching the second one and that shit was cool as a bitch. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Jaden Smith, Jackie Chan. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with it tough. Makarov. I think Makarov right up until the point where he goes to that like that one year where he goes across the world to the other island, Sterling, Starling, I don't remember what it was, but I haven't watched Fairy Tail in a minute. But whenever he goes across to that other island, that's when like I think he was up here for me as like a master of Fairy Tail, badass old man. He kind of just dropped to badass, like really. Like when I really think about it, that's where he dropped off to. Like I really fuck with him, especially when he became that huge giant and then was like beating the shit out of like that whole tower. Like I had so much respect for him, but I feel like the longer the series went on, the less I fuck with him. Next up, we got the GOAT himself, Garp. Garp is too saucy, yo. Garp is too saucy. I fuck with Garp tough. I think the biggest issue with Garp is the fact that he's a Marine, and I feel like if he wasn't a Marine, I'd love Garp as way more. But like he understands that duty shit. That understand like pirates are evil, Pirates are evil and they need to be stopped, and I'm going to be the guy that stops them. So I'm going to be the pirate. I'm going to be a marine. But like you're supporting an evil ass organization. So it's like a Yimmy. It's like I don't know, man. I don't know. But I still fuck with Garp. I still think he's a goat. I think One Piece really does their badass old men correctly, way better than a lot of other people because I have four of them on here. Next up, the Ancient One is cool to me. Ancient One is cool. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. The Ancient One is cool. It really like she I was just looking to put people on the list, man. Let's move on to the next one. Netero, Netero, you're just missing out on GOAT status. You're on legendary for me. You're on legendary for me. And the reason why he's not a GOAT to me is because I'm not really that big on Hunter x Hunter. I know a lot of people are, but me personally, it's like cool to me. It's like one of those anime to me, you know, around here. Then One Piece, Naruto, they're up here. Hunter x Hunter, like Hunter x Hunter, like that scene where they were playing dodgeball, him and Gon and Killua, that's when I started liking Netero a lot. And then when he's doing the dragon dive with this guy Zeta, whatever his name is, Zoldyck. Oh my God, these niggas are saucy as hell. Next up, Master Roshi. You gotta put him in ghost status. I promise you, I can't tell you one fight, not one fight that Master Roshi fought, but I remember watching Dragon Ball Z as a kid, and he's just the original badass old man in anime. So he has to be a goat. He has to be. It's just like Goku. He has to be one of the greatest main characters of all time. He's just the original. He's the blueprint. He's the blueprint himself. Next up, we got Nick Fury. I think Nick Fury's pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Nick Fury's pretty badass. I think the biggest issue with Nick Fury that I have is like I know you can't tell that's Nick Fury from here, but that's Nick Fury. I think the biggest issue is I don't remember anything legendary that he did in any of the movies. I feel like he did his job. He got the Avengers together. He was the leader. I like that scene where he was fighting all of them and he had to like close the door and he was driving through. I think it was Winter Soldier, Captain America 2, Winter Soldier. I feel like he did great in that movie. Other than that, though, I don't really remember any standout moments from him, and that's why I can't put him anywhere higher. And then we got, if I can put Iroh on his own separate tier right next to Whitebeard, where it's just Whitebeard, Iroh have their own tier, yeah, it'd be them. Because holy shit, those two guys are two of my favorite old men in all care. Iroh truly is, I think, the best out of everybody. I think he's the I love Whitebeard, but I feel like Whitebeard's kind of straightforward. He gives you a little bit, but Iroh truly gives you all. He believed in Zuko from minute one, even when Zuko betrayed him. And oh my God, I remember that scene to this day where Zuko comes into the tent. This is like right before I think the end of the war. He comes into the tent, right? And he's just sitting there and he's kneeling and he's like, I'm so sorry, uncle. I failed you. I lost my way, you know? And he's crying his ass off. And then Iroh turns around and just gives him that hug. Boy, that hit me right here. That hit me right here. My God, I love fucking Iroh so much, bro. I love Iroh so much, man. That episode where he's crying to his son passing away. Oh my God, bro. He's just too legendary, bro. He's just too legendary. Master Splinter, you cool, bro. You cool. And I ain't gonna lie to you, you cool to me. I'm not really a TMNT guy. I was just trying to fill the list. My fault. Next up, I don't remember her name, but she's from Yu Yu Hakusho. I think she's badass. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. I think she badass. I ain't gonna hold you. I think she badass. I don't remember her name. This is like one of the first anime I watched like maybe 15 years ago. I cannot tell you anything other than I remember she was badass as fuck. Next up, Silver's Rayleigh. Oh my God, Silver's Rayleigh. He could be GOAT. He could be GOAT and he is GOAT. The fuck? He is a GOAT. Nigga, he trained Luffy. Ah man, I remember when he swam like I don't know how far, like just swam in the ocean with all them sea kings for just shits and giggles. Yeah, yeah, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. Next up, Zito, I think he's badass. And then Sengoku, I also think he's kind of badass. But yeah, that's gonna round out my list. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure you like the video. Comment down below if I fucked anything up. Subscribe to the channel. We got more videos, more entertainment coming your way.